So I understand that you drive here, you came with your car alone on the dyno, no backup vehicle.
Yep.
Alright.
We got faith, brother.
Okay. Alright, so give us a little introduction of your car, Allister. What is it? And what is in it?
So, the car is a 2016 Honda Fit. Well, in its first life, it was a hybrid. 1500 cc. Then, you know, well, the history behind the car is that it came down with an engine problem. Yeah, so we basically, you know, took up the engine. We realized that we would have to just change the engine. So
you're telling us that didn't come with a K series in it?
It looks that way. It looks that way, but nah. In reality, yeah, it came with a 1500 hybrid.
It had some
hybrid electric motor.
Okay, so you had some issues, and then
it had some issues, and I decided to just do the swap.
All right.
Bite the bullet and do the swap.
Okay, so tell us about the swap. What's in there?
So we have a K24 A2. That engine is originally found in the Accord Type S or the Acura TSX.
Okay. What's done to the engine?
What we did was we changed the cam gear. We got a 50-degree VTC cam gear, and we also upgraded the oil pump to the Type R.
Type S?
Yeah, oil pump, yeah.
Any bolt-ons?
No. We just have a, you know, normal little
filter. What header are you running on the car?
The headers?
Yeah.
I think these headers came from DC5.
A DC5.
Yeah.
So
these
that
headers came from a DC5, and then we had to fabricate it to fit.
Okay, so a stock DC5 Integra header, and then you made it fit.
Yeah.
And the exhaust, what do you have for exhaust?
Well, boy, the exhaust, we have a custom fabricated 2.5 straight from the headers going all the way back.
Alright.
That was done by well-done crafters.
Let's see. Hopefully the GoPro
Stacy.
Alright.
Did it focus?
I think so.
Alright.
And electronics wise, what you have?
Electronics wise, that is your section there, boy. We're running a Haltech Elite 1500.
And everything else is pretty much stock.
Everything else is pretty much stock.
Alright, so K24 with 50-degree VTC Type S pump.
Yeah.
Fabricated stock-ish exhaust, well, exhaust manifold, and a 2.5-inch straight pipe.
That's
loud. Alright, what you hoping to leave the dyno with?
Boy, I wouldn't do them numbers. That's the number that's big. But honestly, I'm hoping to leave with about 185.
Okay. Anything above that is icing on your cake?
Yes.
Alright.
180 honestly will be good for me too.
Alright. Yeah, because your limitation there is the header.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. That's our limitation. We just not flowing enough air into it.
Well, at the end of the day, let's see what the car makes.
Yes. Well, that's what we're here for.
Yeah. And as always, we have the man behind him. HP Factory, big up yourself.
Big up HP Factory. And the builder.
Yeah.
And the teacher.
So I did all the mechanical work.
All the mechanical work was done by this boy here. As young chap. Yes, my boss. 23 years old.
Yeah. So Ad is the man behind all the mechanicals on this car. So Ad, how can people contact you?
Well, my cell phone number 7180017. Call me, you get me.
And what sort of work do you do? Custom work, run of the mill servicing, anything?
Anything mechanical, I'll do it.
Alright. So Ad is the mechanical man. We have to think of a name for you.
Yes, for sure.
Ad the mechanic. Mechanics by Ad. Something. So you see these guys have all sorts of videos, but the first run, did any of y'all get it on video?
Nah, the first one was a good run though.
The first one, no. The most recent, yeah.
I have 3 top cameramen there, not one of them get the anyway. It's alright. It is.
The good thing is the information is stored right there.
Okay.
Alright, so we have data to work with.
So our base run from our street tuning, 180 free wheel, and 210 at the engine for those who care about engine horsepower. We still have a lot of work to do with VTC, especially in the top hair, VTEC hair, but so far fuel is in the ballpark. The bears are in the ballpark. Yeah, so the night is young. Alrighty then, so we have, let's see if we can, okay, so yellow is 40 degree VTC. We lost pretty much everywhere. Still have to play around with VTEC in the mid-range here. So we're gonna move this. So green is with 30 degree VTC. See if I remember my runs. Yeah, 11 is 20 degree VTC. That's locked VTC, that is. 7 is pink. That's 10 degrees VTC if I recall correctly. And black is what we came in off the street. So black here, you can see it makes peak, but it's lower every single way. So what I need to do, I need to compile the best of the 10, the 20, and the 30 and interpolate between the 3. And then after that, play around with VTEC a little bit more and ignition timing, and we'll call it good. For now, our best numbers I think are 180. So far 184-ish. Yeah, 184 wheel horsepower. Alright, so might pick up 1 or 2 with ignition timing, who knows, but for now 184 and a peak of around 156 foot-pound per torque, I believe. Right, so let me compile all of that. I'm gonna make one cam timing map and then we'll play around with ignition a little bit. Our time. Alright, so let's see, is this thing recording? So purple run 15, it's made the most everywhere. In here right around 58, looks like the green, which would be 30. Need to add a little more cam here. So around 5,000 to around 58, we need to bring it up to around 30 degrees. But other than that, it made more everywhere. Alright, so I made a couple tweaks. So far what I'm noticing is the closed loop for the cam timing is still not set, so it's still wandering a little bit. I have a variance of 2 or 3 degrees from my target to my actual VTC angle, so I bumped up the timing, the RPM limit a little bit, 400 RPM. Since the car seems to be making power all the way up to red line, so just trying to crest 190, and hopefully that works. And then after this run I will mess around with, I lowered VTEC by 300 RPM, and from there I'll mess with timing and then we'll call it good at the end of the night. Hopefully we can hit 190 and everybody will be getting icing on their cake.
definitely for sure.
Alright. Look like power barely, it's just starting to fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there. So probably can drop it down 100 RPM. I brought it up 400.
Okay.
So I can drop it down 100. Alright. Last run. We made a peak of 186 wheel. Alright, so the VTEC engagement looks a lot better now. If we compare it, yeah, if we compare it to the previous run, I did coming in, I drop it down 300 RPM, so it's almost seamless now. So I'll go through the data, check the fuel and whatnot. So that run, we had 2 degrees from 3500 and up. We're seeing if we have anything in time.
So what's the magic number for tonight?
I like to see 190.
Alright.
We're 3 horsepower away from it. Let's see if we can get it with timing.
Alright. $189.7. What do you think, Dwight?
I don't think like that like
That show 189 That's wrong. Oh, okay.
You did make some 7 up.
Yeah.
Correction, 6 up.
I was there 2.5.
What do you think? What do you think? Another 2 degrees?
we can try. I don't think time is going to do it, huh?
And I again. Whoa!
Foot!
How much we had? 188.
1.4 horsepower. Go on, 1.4.
1.4, yeah. Almost there.
Closer, closer.
1.5. One more.
Make it
So
stop,
close, so
make it
close.
stop.
So close. So close.
Alright, so that last run, yeah, so it picked up everywhere. We put a little ice on the intake and we had a little timing. So the green one would be the last one. Yeah. No. Actually, this one is not even featured. Yellow. Alright. Here it is. So 2 degrees everywhere from 35 and up, and the car picked up everywhere. So I'm gonna add, we're gonna test removing the air filter. Okay, so you just took out the filter element. Alright. And look like it's still picking up a lot of timing. Picked up everywhere after 4500.
Oh, with the timing?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Alright.
That's the way to go.
Alright, so we're gonna leave the timing as is for now, just to test out the filter, and then after that we'll check it. The teacher.
Okay guys, we 1.4 horsepower away. Trying to see how close we can get. Yeah, we made it. We made it, folks. We made it. 190.1.
We are not on my gravel.
190.
Oh boy.
So we just made 190.1 at the wheels.
Yeah.
Tell me, Dwight, how does it feel?
I need a drink. Feels good. Feels good. The icing on the cake
Yeah.
feels good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, our resident tuner and our engine builder and owner.
Big up yourself, man.
Big up. Yes. Yes. Yes, folks.
Yeah, boy.
Don't mind the hybrid sign. Yeah. It's a
Don't let
crossbreed.
the hybrid side fool you.
Yeah, it's actually a crossbreed.
Alright, so
So, when you receive that
yeah, so what we're going to do now, so the filter is not a restriction. I call 1 horsepower, that could be a run-to-run variation. That could be the bearing in the dyno, that could be the air, that could be anything. So I would not go around driving that car without a filter for 1 horsepower. What say you, Greg? Yeah.
Yes,
I don't think
agreed,
it would-
agreed.
yeah. That
Yeah,
one could
there's-
have been anything.
There's more damage to be done without the air
so
filter.
we'll leave the filter off for now since it picked up the one, and then we will ice it down again, and we'll try maybe 1 more degree of timing to see if we can, you know, put that little velvet icing on the stick.
Yeah.
Maybe 192, right?
Yes.
192. All right.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this is the glory run. What's the magic number?
190.
Alright. 192, 192.4. Yeah.
Still up.
91.1. So we one up.
One up, boy.
Yeah, we one up. Going again.
Oh yeah, so we ended up leaving the dyno, well, we done for the night, 191 wheel horsepower uncorrected. Alright, so that's the yellow one, and the purple one, it lost everywhere since I hot lapped it and the intake was a bit cooler. So yeah, 191 for pretty much a stock K24. What say you, Allister?
Yo, that's right down my alley.
Adi teacher, what you say?
I don't think this is my grab line.
Alright, so we came in wanting 185, we leaving it 191, 6 horsepower. As usual, big thanks to the man who made it possible, Mr. HP Factory. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Rev Factory. Yeah, so the Rev and the HP, so yeah,
So
perfect combination.
So we added some revs.
And some HP, yeah. Yeah, and big up all the guys who came out. And my wife who's somewhere, let me zoom in. She's somewhere in there sleeping. Big up yourself, wifey. Alright, so we'll wrap it. Alright, it was a very, how would you call it, Claudia? Educational?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
always,
so
always. There's always a lesson to be learned.
yeah, so most of my experience is with turbo cars, huh? And it's easy to make horsepower with turbo cars.
Yeah.
Very easy. Very just turn up the booster. Yeah, the any cars we 4 hours into it?
Yeah.
We spent a better part of an hour and a half chasing the last 5 hours. We spent an hour and a half chasing 5 horsepower.
5 horsepower.
Yeah. Alright, so that's the crew here. Big up yourself, gentlemen.
That's right.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
Till next time.
Of course.